So it's the 20th of September and it's evening. I've done one of these in the evening before, but it's been a very hectic last few weeks with 70th birthdays and 50th wedding anniversaries and goodness knows what else. But the garden stayed up to it pretty well. Did a lot of rooting out of stuff in the borders today and just having a bit of a tidy up because there's going to be a big change tomorrow. But this is a good example of the amount of light that comes through now in the evening by stripping away a lot of the plants. But really this has again shown how I've got far too much in this border, and I've really got to look at this video again in the spring. It's just too packed. I've cleared a lot of stuff out of here today. Found dahlias that hardly had room to grow. I've cut back a lot of the leaves off the tetrapanics to try and get a little light down below. One bit that really annoyed me was there's a beautiful couple of pineapple lilies here. There's one right in here which has had no light whatsoever, so it hasn't grown. The cannas, considering I cut about 60-70% of the cannas out back in the spring, there seems to be twice as many here again. And whilst the zinnias and the echinaceas have given us some great colour, again they're not being allowed to flourish. So lots of things are starting to come to an end now, salvias and so on, but I think the colours of some of these plants I haven't used before are great. The colocaceas are just really coming into their own now. Somehow or other I've got a tomato in the border, and rather than take it out I've left it there, but I've got so many bloody tomatoes now I could sell them to Sainsbury's. Everything else here is looking good. I've got to sort something out, make a decision on whether I cut that tree back a bit or cut the banana back a bit. It's just getting ridiculous at the moment. But the really big change is going to be this. This is the last evening we are going to see any trees in this section of the garden. We've been here over 25 years now. So this is going to all go tomorrow. I've got a company coming in. That whole area is going to be transformed tomorrow, so that's going to make an interesting video for next time. The rest of it's looking great. These bananas have really taken off. The dry garden's looking really good. Again, lots of these zinnias, dahlias and so on are looking great. The achillea in particular has been wonderful. Sunflowers have survived. Lots of colour on the border this year, which I'm really pleased with. I think that's been pretty successful. Okay, there's a few plants there that haven't worked out, but all in all I'm really pleased with the way it's done. Sagos again, one big, one small. That might change next year as there's a bit more light coming into it. But the absolute success has been the Alstroemerias this year. I've been really pleased with those. These are some I've got going in a pot. I'm going to put a lot more of those in next year. And I've also spotted a couple of orange cannas in some gardens around the corner, so I'm going to see if I can pinch some seeds for those. But all round here again, these borders around the hot tub have been fantastic. More Alstroemerias here. Again, I've enjoyed putting the colocaceas. This is Blue Hawaii, I think, is it? Yeah. This looks great in here. We're really happy with that. On the green side, the microgreens have been great. We eat those virtually every day now. In fact, because we've been away this week, we ate them all on while we're away, and I've got none growing. Well, I've got them growing at the moment, but none edible. Bottom of the garden, so that's all going to change tomorrow. Greenhouse is looking good. I've created a what I hope is a fox-proof cover for the compost heaps, because the foxes have been getting in there and wrecking it, but that remains to be seen whether that will work or not. End of the garden's looking great. Again, lots of colour. I've been really pleased with the amount of colours we've put in there, and my great idea for not banging your head as you go into the breeze house has worked a treat. So say goodbye to all my trees. Considering I put those laurels in, I mean they've got, that must be what, 15 years ago, they've grown to about 20 feet, something like that. But this is going to be a big change, going to be some lots of new ideas and stuff to go in here in the next month or two. So that'll do for now. Rock on into September.